What is good, everyone? I am going to be telling this life story and commentating over a leg, shoulder, and ab routine I hit with two of my friends at LA Fitness in West Dundee. So I hope you enjoy the content. And if you try the workout, drop a comment below and let me know what you thought. So basically, we all start somewhere, and I'll never forget the first time I set foot in an actual weight room. This was actually at my first football practice. My sophomore year, I decided to go out for football. Um, I basically walked into the weight room not knowing too much what to expect. I kind of had butterflies in my stomach because I was kind of new to the school at the time, so I was still getting used to everyone, and everyone kind of knew me as the, really scrawny kid that wore like hippie clothes and probably didn't have too much weightlifting experience, if any, which I didn't. And so I just walk in there, nothing to lose, like ready to, experience my first practice and weight training and whatnot. And as soon as I walked in, all of my, so-called friends at the time were just kind of giving me shit, like, oh, like you're gonna lift some weights today, like what? Like, have you ever been in a weight room before? All that kind of shit. I was just kind of, it didn't really bother me, but at the same time, it was like, fuck, man, like, everyone in here is honestly bigger than me. And I, was a little nervous to even try to, try out some of the workouts that everyone was doing. Obviously, everyone was benching and squatting and deadlifting, and that was all new to me. And at the time, it's like, I was 14 or 15, so it's like my confidence isn't going to be as strong as, a 20-something-year-old even starting in a weight room because you just have more experience in life. So, yeah, I didn't take criticism as good as I would now. But, anyways, like I remember throwing on weight to try to bench. And at first I just put on 25s. I didn't even know like how much that was. And I couldn't even do it once. I basically got it caved in on me, and people had to help me pull it up. And so that was kind of embarrassing just because everyone was kind of doing like 135 for sets and stuff. Like, and at the time, like a plate to me was like, damn, like that's some serious weight right there. So I honestly started benching. My first few sets were like with 2.5s or 5s. So yeah, that's honestly what I went with there for the time being. And to be honest, the football lifting schedule wasn't too serious. Like, people would lift in there, but basically, like, it wasn't like, I don't know, a lot of the times you would go in there and most people would just be talking and, doing a set here and there while the coaches would watch them, and then, just go back to kind of fucking around. But there were always those really strong kids at the time that would just like, oh, 1,000-pound club, dead, lift, squat, bench. Like those big dudes who, I'm not going to talk shit, but a majority of them were just kind of overweight, and they just, pounded heavy weight and then would talk shit to all the scrawny kids like me. But, and then, I at the time, like, I liked lifting. I only played 1 year of football, so that was my last year. And then I didn't really lift for like another year or two even before I got really into it. Eventually, I actually started going to my neighborhood rec center, where at the time they only had 50-pound dumbbells. But, for me, like, that was fine. That's all I needed. So I started lifting there. And with a few of my friends, like in his basement and whatnot, we would lift. Um, and it got, more consistent, I would say, as I actually graduated from high school. That's when I started dieting and kind of, eating, to fuel my body more so than just eating like shit and lifting. But, when I started seeing like more so changes, that's when it really like kicked into me that this is like something I'm passionate about and love. And it got me to where I am today. Which I could always say, yeah, I would want to be better, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. Most of the people that would give me shit back in the day are now asking me for advice, which is, just makes me feel good that you know, all the people that I was looking up to and asking a million questions in the weight room are all now coming to me. You know, what are you eating? What's your diet like? Are you on steroids? I even have people ask me that. I'm like, but it's just kind of cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this life story. I don't have too much more to add to it at this point, but if you are interested in hearing more of my kind of like more so my life journey in bodybuilding, any more type of stories like this, just drop a comment below, and there'll be more to come. But I'm gonna finish this commentary with saying I hope you guys enjoyed, and just enjoy the rest of the workout, guys. All right.
Move around. You're playing instead? That sweats.